And so the journey began, and there was a tarot card reader in there as well who did tarot readings. She says, you come see me tomorrow. I'll tell you some good things, fun things about you. Said, how much do you charge? Said, I won't charge you anything. Oh, then I'll come. So I went there, and she opens her card. The first thing she opens is, your guru is waiting for you. Said, where? She says, where are you from? So I said, I'm from India, so that's where he's waiting for you. So I said, but I've got 10 of them and they're all passed on, you know. My religion has got 10 gurus. So she says, no, he's in the physical, he's in the real, now. I said, what do I do with the guru? What's a guru? She said, you should know, your guru waiting for you. She opened one card, 2 cards, all her tarot cards, just one after the other. She said, same answer, same answer, same answer, same answer. That is so funny. I'm not even sure what she's talking about. And she said, pack up, go home. So, oh no, I'm having fun, I'm going. I like Australia, it's beautiful, and my brother is allowing me to have more fun than I have back in India. Dad is growling on my head, get married, I'm going to go home. I go home, Dad will get me married. I'm staying in Australia, I'm having fun. She said, oh, it's time for you to meet your guru. Go home. So it's like, go left, go right, go here, go there. I still stayed in Australia for, I think, 6 months. And finally came back to India, said, okay, I've got to find the guru. I've got plenty of astrologer friends in India. Tell them, what is a guru? Now start explaining, because that Australian lady is telling me crazy things. You know, you got 10 gurus, what guru am I looking for? So they look, check, read my chart, they say, okay, this is what a guru is. He's your true mentor, your true guide, who will open up whatever your true gifts you have in you. So I said, and what would they be? So they said, how would we know? Go find your guru.
Mm-hmm.
So I set off on a journey to find me my guru. So I go to meet some astrologer with somebody, and he looks at me and he gets up and he bows at my feet. Said, oh man, this is tough. Now what have I done? Who have I offended? He says, no. You are the one. I've been waiting for you. Said, you have been. Okay. So now this is chaos. You are 70 years old. I am going to be 30. And how does it work that you're bowing to me? Because in the Indian tradition, the youngsters can bow to the older people at all times. They do. He's 70, he's bowing to me. It didn't make sense to me. He says, it's not the age here. It's the seniority. You're a heap senior to me. I said, very good. So I said, what's your question? He said, I'm looking for my guru. Where do I find him? And why is he hiding if he's my guru? I've been searching for him for a year. Can he please show up? So he said, your word would be his command. This is the first time you said it like this. I said, that's true. I closed his eyes. He said, this is the address where you will find your guru. So by the time I managed to find somebody and get there, it was like 4 p.m. Because I was anxious to go there immediately. So I go there and things start happening from the minute I get out of the car and step onto the ground, which was is my guru's ashram. As I woke up, his place is like not straight, it's like inclined like this. His temple is up here. So as I'm walking up there, it is 4 p.m. on the 29th of June, which is one of the hottest day recorded in India. It's like sandstorm day. we have sandstorms in New Delhi, and the hottest month is June. It starts raining somewhere at the end of the first week of July. So the peak of the heat happens in the end of June. So I'm on the hottest day in the year. I'm walking down there, and all that I can hear is my shoes clicking. I was still in vogue in the latest fashions of the time. I was still the fashion designer, trendsetter, and I'm here to meet my guru in the latest self-designed fashion, you can say. I wore only Western clothes. I didn't wear Indian clothes, even though I lived in India, which was quite crazy. And I can hear things. It's like, as I'm walking, I walked into another realm. Literally, like time changed. But there's somebody walking with me, so they don't come to know, but it's like we've just gone into two parallel time zones. And there's this person, who's sleeping on a wooden bed outside in the heat. And so I have no clue, what to expect, but I can see that his aura is totally golden. So I'm like hesitant, respectful, yet I have no clue who he is. I said, I'm here to see this person. I said, okay, who sent you? I said, I was given the address by this person. So, he's very calmly taking it down, yes, and nothing means like I'm waiting, where can I see this guy? You are pretty high, but the guru must be higher than you then, or what? Because you didn't expect that a guru would be sleeping out in 120 degrees temperature on a wooden bench. They would be comfortably sitting on a cushion somewhere with the idea. All the others I had met were always on cushions and, in royal spaces. This one is outside in that heat on a wooden bench. And then another boy comes along from behind, and I'm not sure how it happened. He said, so you finally decided to show up? You're 5 hours late. Yeah, but who are you? Like, he's not dressed at all like a guru. He's like in trousers and things. And he says, yeah, he's been waiting for you for 5 hours, didn't even go to take his afternoon nap because of you. I said, me? What have I done now? Who? He said, that's the person you came to meet. Okay. So I looked at him and said, are you my guru? Straight, direct, simple question. I'm tired by now. Everybody, telling me things. He said, and what would make me your guru? I said, if you knew more than me, that will make you my guru. I said, how much do you know? I said, nothing. She said, then I'm your guru. Oh, that's simple. Okay. Work done. But I was hearing cosmic recordings, bells. Then look at him. This is a temple, but the bells are not ringing in the physical. They're ringing up there in a different zone. And he picks at me. He is like, India has diversified cultures and complexion of people. So North Indians would be like me, fair complexion, white can be fairer than me. And then they become a bit more dark brown. And then as you go south, they could be as dark as the Black Americans. So he's like dark complexioned, he's from South India. And he's tweaking at me, and he looks like a little kid, and suddenly I see that his face disappears. And there's somebody else's face, and then somebody else's face. Okay, does he know astrology? Now does he know the magic? And it's not coming up as anything because there's hymns and singing happening. And the first day, of course, I'm like still stunned by everything that's happened. And I say, okay, this person whom I brought with me is on a time schedule. He needs to go back. So as I didn't bring my own car, can I come see you again? So he said, whenever you feel like. I say, do I have to choose? prior to that, every guru that I met had a demand. Either they wanted their temple built or they needed money for this charity or that charity. So I'd been through, like I said, might be 12, might be 14, I've lost count. Every time it was going to Dad saying, I need some money to give to the Guru. So final verdict was, if you come to me for money for a Guru, I will give you none. What do I have to bring? Because the previous 5 Gurus, only first day they asked me for money and not small amounts. They would look at me and say, okay, this one's got money, come give me some money. So they'd say, how much money do I have to pay to come visit you? He looks at me, nods his head, says, So obviously he checked out the philosophy that how many Gurus have treated me in one manner. He said, my charges are heavy. Okay, what? He says, you have to come to my ashram, go to my garden, pick up the flowers, then come see me. You cannot bring flowers from home. You cannot bring money from home. You can only bring flowers from my garden for me.
That was the price.
That was the price. He had a massive garden of jasmines, about 2 acres of it. So I had to pick flowers, would run short of whatever I had. I had to buy the basket and come because I had to collect the flowers. And that was it. There was no turning back from there. He was the right one.
Yeah. That was the little key that unlocked your lock to your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it was already there because we were walking. The person who walked with me didn't hear anything, and I would ask him, you didn't hear this? You did nothing? So it was not happening in the physical.
Yeah.
He said, no. He said, how was it happening? It was absolutely clear. I said, nothing, I didn't hear anything. It was different, but never turned around, looked at anybody else. I was with him for 20 years. And he had fun styles of teaching me. You could sit with him for 2 hours and he wouldn't open his mouth on the physical, and yet you could hear him talking here. You wanted to talk to him in English, you could. You wanted to talk to him in Hindi, you could. Whichever language you wanted to converse with him, he could, but on the physical, he's just sitting and looking at you. He was the most amazing person, the most brilliant person.
Did he pass?
Yeah. That's how I became the Guru.
Mm.
Because till then, he handed me his lineage. No?
Yeah.
The first was Baba Neem Karoli. That's what she was talking about because he's pretty famous in America. Too many people know him. My Guru was Baba Neem Karoli's direct disciple. So when Baba Neem Karoli passed, he gave his mantle. This is called the mantle. This is the
uniform.
Huh?
Uniform.
No, not the dress, obviously, they didn't wear it like me, but Baba Neem Karoli wore different things, but all the Gurus would carry this type of scarf in whatever fabric or material they wanted to. So this is called the mantle that they would hand over. So Baba Neem Karoli handed that to my Guru, and my Guru handed that to me. So
How long ago was that?
2005.
For everyone watching this video, we invite you to share your experience of Sarva Loka Maa in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel to receive more divine wisdom from Sarva Loka Maa, released by Divine Bliss International. Om.